Wonder how Harve Village fares. Mayhap we ought to stop by. I know the way. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Could you come over here?
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, if you can believe it. Just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
These Saurians are a stubborn lot. What say we...
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
This spell is powered with elemental magic.
The Arisen has been drenched. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Methinks they're a rare material.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harve Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
A ruder fellow I never met. The village's troubles are far from done if you ask me. Over here.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I don't know a town. Might I interest you in my... humble we're... Hope to see you again. Why have we bought so many curatives? Have you forgotten that I'm a mage, Master?
I pose we scour this place anew. Who knows what we might find?
Right, right. No sense doing things by halves. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Ah. Come on. Oh. What's crafty of you?
I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Expecting mercy. Uh-oh. Methinks the wind felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Those helpful magics you cast have worn...
I cannot fault your prowess.
Ain't nothing of it!
Well said. One of us is being there.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Follow me if you would. I know the path best travelled.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Ah, 'twould seem we've rediscovered an old haunt by a new entrance.
Remarkable how the route taken can alter one's perception of a place.
So, another comes seeking to inter me. Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, watching one. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall anew, till I might claim the true world as mine own. Why do you not draw your blade? This back... You seek not my death. Then you are not of the Watching One. I am Rothas, founder of the Kingdom of Vermund. And you appear to be arisen. Tell me your reason for coming here. God's way. Speak you of those trinkets conjured by the wizards of Batal. E'en from these depths I have beheld the Batali scuttling about, gathering their fragments. 'Tis a baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured souls of Arisen into such frivolous baubles. Aye, that which you seek is a soul much like your own. Yet rarely will you find one intact, for splinters are all that remain of those pitiful Arisen who were bade come here by the Watching One to end me. The flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power endures. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Though to what nefarious end, I know not. Yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the Watching One. I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will. A will that urges you towards fulfillment of some great feat. I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an Arisen. Mine own, in fact. Refined in purest dragon blood. Alas, the ages have taken their toll. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. Yet, mayhap, the Batali's profane magics would be capable of drawing forth its latent potency. If that is what you seek, Arisen, then go unto their stronghold. I believe 'tis there you shall find the means to achieve it.
trial of archery is nigh. If we would bear witness, we must first go to the ruins where Sir Glyndor trains. I know the way. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
It seems to be in working order. Mayhap we lack aught needed to activate it.
Perhaps we found some. Let us check our pack to be doubly sure.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Skeletons, master! A treasure chest! Oh, I can hardly wait to open it!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Wakestone shards and treasures to be prized. Though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
I'm in fine fettle today. Look, as long as you
Timeless place.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Strike with fire's fury!
That's the spirit!
I can do no less in service to the
He said.
Utterly
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each try. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful.
Whatever am I to do? Why, good day, sir.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour...
Methinks our best bet is to make our way into the Forbidden Magic Research Lab through the rear entrance. I can guide you there if you wish.
Need anything? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Well met, son. How am I to...
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
That's enough for one.
Well met.
That's enough toil for us to say anything. That's it. I've had enough. Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Take it easy today. My knees are acting up. I've had enough.
Twould be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
We need
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
Gift return, Master. The fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I've got nothing for ye.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. The heavens will surely heed our earnest prayers. I'm about ready to fall asleep when my feet as those hair fails to calm my spirit. I'm the spirit of a woman half my age. May this prayer bring people salvation.
Find myself drawn to quiet spots like this.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
I'm not risking my life for a sleep.
Lost track of time. Space is too comfortable.
Can't put a price on decent wine.
I've got to focus. Shift only takes time.
I've trained for this. It's a blessing.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
How might I be of assistance?
I'll gladly stay a while.
Have some fish for today's supper. Not without its charms.
I mustn't discuss poise.
Meaning before I'm too tired? Well, this is no good.
Can't let myself get distracted. Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
Not to work if I can put my bread on the table.
Always.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much...
I have no issue falling asleep.
I witnessed
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Somehow, my
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time, Sir Ermhild. 'Tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
What do ye want?
I'm dead on my feet.
Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Are they onto me? Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once! That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
I should be glad to talk a moment. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly.
My sincerest gratitude for protecting the Empress. Your valor will not soon be forgotten.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
Sleep or a comfy bedroll.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phasus insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasis even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you are offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from Drake, but I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasis is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving 2 of my problems, then. You've returned. Have you obtained any Worm's life crystals? You have? Incredible! That is no small feat. I must admit, I had not thought you much chance of success. Yet here you are, and this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a godsway of unparalleled quality.
Scholars must gird ourselves with
Not more can be done.
Suppose I'm tired. I barely slept the wind.
Still no luck.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
What's changed at
I've
sea?
been on my feet all
Feeling
day.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase.
The world's changing. Not sure.
I have no issue falling asleep, even. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer.
Oh, how I've longed.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow? I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is, if you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
I shan't let you get away.
That's enough.
Counting on you.
Oi, oi, oi. I don't believe it. You took down every last one of them. Right. Well, suppose you're free to use this place as you like now. We'll give you no more trouble. So how's about a truce, eh?
You there! Hold! Ha! The coward scarpered. As for you, here. Take this. 'Tis the man's purse. Consider it reimbursement for the trouble he caused.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
I must admit, you're quite formidable. You managed to topple the lot afore I could even move to stop them. 'Tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again. I'm a sellsword. By the by, perhaps our next meeting will be on the battlefield. I'd not say no to the chance to prove my mettle against yours.
One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnar. Who is he, really?
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Uh-huh. There's something written here. Pray be at ease, sir. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but amazing. Fancy a look at my wares? Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
Do the people not question its existence? I should like to know more about its activities, if 'twere me.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I really would have been better off a baker. Would that all my days were so
Oh, it is finished. The result is even more sublime than I'd hoped. I must deliver it to Lord Faesus at once. Though, mayhap. Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this. Wait, I've changed my mind. You take it. Deliver the blade to Lord Faesus. You ought reach him in time.
Go now. Make haste for Moonglint Tower. There your journey will come to an end, one way or another.
Where to now?
This... bodes ill.
Some of us get complacent.
treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity...
Tis unfathomably enormous! I dare say a Cyclops could be as an ant beside it!
Indeed. Where is it bound, I wonder?
It ought to be stopped, but it doesn't seem likely to heed our commands.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
Use this fire to ignite our foes!
If we do not retreat soon, I fear we are all lost. We ought press on, my lord.
Mine's not the stone puppets, then. We move.
It arose from the sea. What could have summoned it?
What is that? Yon statue appears to be pursuing Lord Vasus.
I think I get the idea.
return at once, Master.
Let us do whatever we can to slow it down. Quite futile, but it is better than watching on in despair.
By your leave.
This lumbering frame is riddled with footholds. Should we be bold enough to reach them?
And, as fortune would have it, cliffs extend on either side. Shall we try jumping down on it from on high?
Fear not, it is well in hand.
Caught you! You'll be alright now.
Tether, quick! Soldiers have risen to meet it. Yet, even by their dozens, they are surely powerless for it.
Let us observe the terrain and find an opportunity to intervene.
Magic's are at your disposal!
Trample the world entire, but not on ours.
We shall hold it together.
Look, Master, there are cracks in the construct's exterior. Never fear.
Your aid would be appreciated.
I've got you.
Victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Close-fistedness has passed. We must use everything we have to hand. Every pebble.
We're not the only ones in this fight, but that's all the more reason to bring everything we have to bear.
No ball here. Shall I assist?
Plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
We've heard a lot about this Lord Phasus fellow. Perhaps we'll finally gain an audience with him at Moonglint Tower. I can guide you there if you wish.
Alms. Alms. Don't look at me that way.
Twould seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermont.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
It's hard to imagine a world empty. Best mind yourself in my presence, sir.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Ice attacks will soon see the stronghold. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Beg pardon if my hospitality's a bit lacking, sir. But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I witnessed I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Well met.
I've a selection of wares that should... Order, please. Pleasure doing business with you. I've a selection of wares that... Sure to pleasure doing business with you.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you? Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
As a matter of fact, a contraption of some kind. I know not what to make of it. How shall we proceed?
Your fate is ours to share. And whether ill or boon awaits, the experience shall be no less valuable to us.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command.
Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune.
Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
At last we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. The man of bleeding peace.
We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Best keep still a moment. I swear.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, Simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade.
You could ne'er understand, Arisen.
We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
Arisen, you've doomed us all to the cycle. And you...
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Fight, and thy life is free. Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world? Should it meet such a fate, 'twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing. filled with safe chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world will be no simple matter. Blood shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider the reason. How it is thou came to be. How have the once closed paths before thee come to be cleared? Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, born of a hapless filth though it may be, perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby living the darkness? Or dost thou only seek conflict with mighty worlds?
Its breath will give you more than a blister.
Dost thou realize that matter? Even our father was preordained. Thou hast met the pitiable form of
The fire must be put out. May our comrades
Too fast for ya!
If thou wouldst defend this world, even knowing what I speak, then there is naught more to be said.
Leave this to me. I'll distract you.
And if thou hast yet to see this, then thou art a fool. Dost thou not fear the fall? What formidable resolve!
That giant ballista up on the cliff is just a bait. All we have to do is find a means to reach it.
But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge, are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? If this power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winners of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being can survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its safe chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter.
Stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and guides. You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains. The vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
This quince looks nice and ripe. Shall we deliver it to Sir Isaac? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.